Hello there folks, and how is it going? And welcome back to another video. And welcome to the mighty country of Namibia. Now, I don't know where to start, because last year I was here. I had the wonderful privilege of being here, of course, and made some videos that I'm very, very happy with. And then it got to me thinking, how am I going to do this whole trip again? You know, and not do the same videos that I did last year. And I figured there won't be the same videos as last year because it's not last year. So here we are. Technically, we're a few days into the trip. Haven't had really much chance to do kind of much talking to the camera here. Certainly have been firing off some photographs and B-roll. We've basically been to Etosha National Park, and that's where this particular video shall begin. Long drives, as you know from last year, if you watched the videos from last year, and yeah, so long drives. But this video is probably going to be a bit mishmashy. Like I said, didn't really get too much of a chance to talk to the camera at all in relation to what was going on. Very kind of up early, out shooting, back for lunch, out shooting. So I think I'll probably just put together a bit of a slideshowy kind of, you know, photographs and B-roll of the animals that we saw and the photographs that I took. Now, granted, there will be some classic ASMR photography lab, but in terms of you seeing me on the camera, it may not be the best or the most interactive video you're ever going to watch in your life. But we got treated pretty well in terms of the wildlife that we saw. Not a huge amount, but still wonderful, wonderful time. And wonderful folks. Oh my God, the people here on the trip are absolutely fantastic. And of course, the people of Namibia themselves. So enjoy all of the B-roll and the wonderful animals. Maybe I'll play some smooth jazz to accompany the videos. Basically, the same trip is happening, except it is happening in reverse this year. We went to Etosha first, and then we are heading down we're in Damaraland here now, and then we head out onto the coast and down pretty much backwards. Everything is backwards. And so at least that's one thing that's different from last year, the order of things. But look at this view here I'm standing at now at the minute. Whew, fantastic. It's actually water in the riverbed, which is amazing. But anyways, I am going to stop this ramble, folks, and its video is probably going to be very, very short. Bit of voiceover, some B-roll, and some photographs. So enjoy all of that. And don't worry if you don't want to watch it all. I'm not going to take it personally. But nonetheless, fun times are being had here, and delighted to be back and exploring this absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous country. Welcome, friends, to the ASMR Photography Studio, and welcome to the images in this week's video. Now, as a little change up to the fact that this video is very unconventional to what I usually do, I thought I would just let the videos and images speak for themselves. I didn't really get to do a huge amount of talking to the camera or any of that kind of fun stuff, as I mentioned in the intro. So I thought I would just do this a little bit different and just have it as a slideshow of the video clips that I captured, and of course the photographs that I captured as well. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and I will see us all at the end. Thanks a million. Well, folks, I have no idea how that turned out because it's probably weeks and weeks have passed since I've actually put it together. But I really, really hope it all turned out well. I know for sure while I was taking some of the photographs that you guys would have just seen, you know, that as I was taking them, I was like, yeah, oh yeah, I like that one. Particularly the ones of the kudu with the sunlight behind them. It was beautiful light. And it was great though, because one of the wonderful things about this time around in Etosha, we actually got to explore the entire park. Not all the intricacies of the park, but we came in through the Namatomi gate and then exited all the way out at the... I'll have to put up the name of the gate on the screen because I don't remember the name of the gate. But basically went all the way from the east gate to the west gate and stayed in between. So it was really good. You know, that extra new part that we explored this year was really lovely and so quiet. There was way less people there, which was lovely. So it gave us a good opportunity to kind of, you know, yap and say how we and get to know each other and all of that kind of fun stuff. But the journey continues, my friends. Long drives. My car has only got one tank of petrol, no reserve, so I have to be super duper mindful of the driving and the petrol and the distances, which is tough here because one of the journeys we have is quite long and very empty. So I had to buy a, you know, like a jerry can to have extra fuel in. Fair play to the people, man. The one fella at one of the lodges we stayed at the Dolomites Lodge, he had a friend, he rang his friend came with it. It's just marvellous. And so very grateful. So I have to be just a bit extra cautious about the miles and how wildly I drive. I don't drive wildly at all, it's pretty bog standard stuff. So anyway folks, I'm going to leave it here. So if you did like that video, you're most welcome to hit the like button, and of course if you fancy following along for more of this grand Namibian adventure and for the adventures to come, because there are more, you're most welcome to hit the subscribe button. But for now, I will see you all on the next one. Take it easy everybody. Cheers.